Hello everybody, it's Joel from Silver Arrow Cars, and I'm here with our 2000 Ford SVT F-150 Lightning, complete with the iconic Racer's Edge decaling on the side of the truck like we saw in that movie we all loved, Fast and Furious. Finished in the same red as that truck that Paul Walker drove. This thing is pretty cool, and it's been hanging around our shop for a while. We've been driving it, using it as a shop truck, and it's finally time to pass it on to the next person. We've had it in our possession for probably going on a year. We've done a little bit of work to it here and there, but essentially it is as it came to us. It got a little bit of refurbishment. It did get a new hood and a repainted hood, as the previous hood did have a hood scoop on it, which of course wasn't OEM, and we wanted the car or the truck to look correct. So anyway, I'm going to walk you around the truck and show you a little bit of this and that. It has been lowered, so it's slightly lowered, and then to go with that lowered suspension, it has an airbag suspension or air suspension set up in the rear. So it still has the leaf springs and the shock absorbers, but it also has airbags as well to lower and raise the rear of the truck, or to even compensate for load or towing, whatever, what have you. The interior is super clean. It looks fantastic. It drives great. It does have a performance exhaust and headers, so it's got a little bit more rumble to it, a little bit more growl and muscle sound than the factory truck. So some pretty choice modifications to the truck, probably things that people would do anyway. It's only got 42,600 miles, if I'm remembering correctly, and just a cool truck. I love these things. So gonna walk around. Everything is very tidy. The tires are new. The wheels are fresh. We just did a fresh service on it from our local SVT Ford dealer. They inspected the truck. The underside is very, very impressive. You're gonna see our photos in the underside photos in our gallery, and we'll try and get it up on the lift, maybe try and take a video of the underside. However, I believe we had our photographer come in and go through it and take some really great pictures. So no chipping on the front. The bumper was refinished as well, so no chips, no signs of wear, all nice and tiddly in the front. The acrylics on the lenses, signal lights and fogs are all nice and tidy. Hella halogen fogs. Like I said, those wheels really clean. There's only a couple little marks on the other ones. Tires are brand new. I did paint meter the truck. So the hood, because it was repainted or painted, it was a fresh hood. That comes at about 8 mil. Then the rest of the truck, all the metal panels. So there's a small chip here. All the metal panels, all are factory paint. So that doors, fenders, tailgate, roof, they all measure at about 3.5. We'll do some paint meter readings and upload those to the gallery as well. But really nice and tidy all throughout. A couple little guys there. Windshield looks fantastic. The rubbers and the seals up and around the windshield look great. They're not crazy faded. Same with the black plastic across the cowl here. Something that on a lot of trucks gets completely faded. What I didn't mention, it's got a completely clear Carfax. This began life in Washington State, where we'll be selling this truck out of. So this is a US truck spelling on a US title out of Washington State. So you can figure that for your shipping, or you can leave the shipping up to us. We'll figure it out for you. The box sides on these trucks, that's acrylic, so that's not metal. That is not paint meterable, but given that tailgate, doors, roof, everything except for the hood that we know we replaced is factory paint, I would venture to say, and I don't see any reason, or I don't see any clues as to tell me any different, that those box panels, those would be the same. The black step-ups, those are nice and black. little bit of normal scratching inside the grab handle. Again, back to the new tires, and the wheels super clean. Thing stops on a dime, by the way, and hauls ass. Around to the back of the truck, all the black around the rear glass, all that looks nice and tidy. Roof. Fortunately, it does have a box liner sprayed in, so if you maybe wanted to add a tonneau and use it for hauling some gear, this would make a great shop truck, and leave those decals on the side for anybody with a Ford dealership or a shop. That's what we were doing with it. Towed a boat with it. Coming around to the back, all the plastic step up or bumper pads, nice and tidy. Emblem looks great. I've got nothing to really point out for chipping on the back of the truck. Man, I loved these things. That was probably one of the highlights of watching Fast and Furious back when I was, I don't know, 18. It does have a receiver style hitch, so if you want to tow some Sea-Doos or a boat, this would be a very cool truck to use for towing a lake boat. Emblems look great. Around the side, same thing all the way around. Extremely clean, freshly polished. Sorry, a couple marks here on the tailgate cap. Excuse the wind. So like I said, it does have a performance exhaust, so it's got headers and full exhaust all the way back, so it's got a great rumble. It's not the total factory look, but I like the aggressive oversized side pipes. Little nick there. Otherwise, really clean. I'll get up under the hood here in a minute. Rotors look great. We'll just pop into the interior. All the door panels and the plastics on the panels, all in really good shape. The Alcantara on the seats with the inserts, all of that is looking really good. The foam density, really not much compression at all. Not on the passenger seat at all. A little bit on the driver's side, but I'll show you that. Not very noticeable. Center console, nice and tidy. Hit the button to release it. So there's your airbag setup. So if you want to release air, or if you want to add, key's got to be on. Does have a laser jammer system in it. That's a bonus. Carpets are all in really good shape. The entire interior is really clean. In the glove box, got the original owner's manual and some wiring harnesses. Cup holders, all in good shape.
Hashtag black, they ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up.
Everything works. You'll see that in our drive video, but cruise, AC is really cold. 14 degrees Celsius here today. Headliner nice and tidy. Let me swing around to the other side. Gonna pop the hood. Under the hood, it does have a K&N filter, as well as a performance aftermarket plenum and throttle body. So I think this thing, together with the headers, definitely pulling a bit more horsepower than factory. but nice and tidy under the hood. Being that it was a Washington State, Seattle area vehicle. There you can see a Ford emblem in there. All really nice and tidy here under the hood. No weird oxidization as you might get more in the Rust Belt states. You can still see a sticker there on the exhaust shroud. All the bolts and the catting on all the bolts you can see still nice. The cad plating is still nice and gold. Looks really good under here. What a cool truck. So we're selling this no reserve. I don't know if I mentioned that. We're selling this no reserve out of Washington State on it's either going to be an Ohio or a Washington State title. Truck's leaving today, and by the time you see this video, it'll be on its title and it'll be sitting in Blaine, Washington. We use reliable carriers for all of our transport. We'd love to help you out with it and get it to where it's going with an enclosed transport with reliable. Just give it the go ahead and we will get you the quote and send it on its way. So selling no reserve, top bid buys it. Inspired by Fast and Furious, used in Fast and Furious, not this truck, but love the Racer's Edge deckling. Just a cool truck in really good shape with great history. Nice stance too. I like that it's slightly lowered. Rides really nicely. Great rumble. I think any Ford enthusiast or muscle car guy, anyone even like myself, obviously we're into European stuff, but born in '79 and seeing Fast and Furious as in our first couple years of driving, just an iconic truck. The previous generation Lightning, super cool as well, but not supercharged and not this kind of performance. Thank you very much, everybody. Please use the contact seller button. Reach out to us. You can find us on the internet, silveraerocars.com. We'd love to hear from you and talk to you about the truck. Love to talk over the phone. There you can see the sensors, or sorry, the jammers for the laser system. Thank you very much. Good luck. You're gonna love it.